What up, what up, what up?
YouTube. This isn't YouTube.
This is
It could be on
Patty
YouTube.
or Keegan. I'm Patty or Keegan. We have
Kiwi.
two other lovely people here in this Skype call.
I am Jimothy or Jim or
Gentlemen.
whatever the fuck I am. A handsome devil at best.
I'm Jer. I'm,
Handsome.
Yeah, I guess I'm a handsome devil. Jim says
You
I
are
am.
a handsome.
They're both
a
handsome devils.
goddamn devil. We dance and
These
pits of hell
guys,
together, my friend.
These guys have a podcast. It's the J&J Talk Show. Jim and Jer.
I think you devoured it.
Yeah, dude.
Devoured
I think you absolved it.
You've ate it right here.
Yeah, you dwarfed us, man.
Yeah.
We have no hope.
What? This ain't about dwarfing. This is a wave. This is like
it wasn't.
we in the
But that's what it became.
Yeah, we in the ocean. You know what I'm saying? We two waves just in the same ocean.
Yeah.
Ride the wave, it'll
Skinny
ride
pool.
you.
So
Skinny pool. Oh, hey Keegan, I have that. Sorry.
yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. Go no.
Sorry.
Well, I was just gonna say, before the show started, we were they said something that I didn't know happened. It was did you guys say Totalbiscuit died?
Yeah, Totalbiscuit.
Man.
The YouTuber Totalbiscuit passed away, man. It's pretty crazy.
It was it was brain cancer, right?
Yeah.
And
he had
like
brain
I
cancer,
remember
apparently.
seeing stuff on him. Like I know I seen that.
go ahead.
I seen that he talked with H3H3, but and he was talking about his cancer and stuff. But I didn't know he would die so soon after that podcast, man.
Yeah.
You never see it coming though.
Yeah,
Said he
that's,
passed away May 24th.
I think the saddest thing about it, man, is like it seemed like he was so hopeful, full.
I remember him being a prominent YouTuber in YouTube's early days. That's why. This is why I wanted to
I know
talk
Boogie
about this.
references him a lot.
Yeah, Boogie references
Good,
him.
bad, or indifferent.
Yeah,
But he's just been such a prominent YouTuber, and he left YouTube and went to like a different career. I think it was like esports or something like that. But I mean, it's still a big impact for someone who had such an impact on the YouTube community and content creators. Like I think Totalbiscuit started like the whole playthrough thing for games, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah.
Or he had something to do with that.
And it really seemed like he was a YouTuber's YouTuber. You know what I mean? Like how they say some stand-up comedians are more funny to other comedians than they are the actual audience. And it just seemed like he was always appearing on people's YouTube channels and people talking good about him.
Yeah.
Yeah. It definitely doesn't seem like I don't know, some people seem like they may have had issues with him, but like that seems like that was very few and far apart.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sitting here
But
talking
that's-
like I'm, the Totalbiscuit historian, but I'm just saying from what I have to go off of, he seemed to be pretty well accepted.
Yeah, I mean, like, I really don't know much of anything about Totalbiscuit myself, but you never want to hear that shit.
That's the age we're in. That's the age we're in, guys. We get to hear.
He wasn't much older than myself though. He was 33, and that's pretty messed up. He was apparently diagnosed with bowel cancer in 2014, and then took chemo and stuff, and then he
developed brain cancer, I guess.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It went into remission last year and in his liver and spine, and then it spread to his liver and spine early this month.
Man, it's weird because cancer is one of those things where it really shows how disassociative humans can be. You know what I mean? The fact that we don't worry about catching something so common. We just kind of push that shit to the back of our heads and smoke cigarettes.
We think it can't be us. It'll never be us.
Oh,
it's always
how
someone
you
else.
treat everything else. It's like it's like a shooting or anything else like that. It's like, oh, it'll never happen to me. That never happen to me. That happens
NIMBY,
to those
man.
people.
It's kind of like NIMBY. Not in my backyard.
Yeah, not in my backyard. No. That happens over there. Not in my backyard.
Yeah. Not in my backyard. Yeah, that's how it happens to my neighbors or in that town, but it'll never happen here, or it doesn't happen here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
like we need more prisons built, but not here.
Yeah.
Not my backyard.
Yeah, I mean it's there was something earlier today, like a death even, like not even just cancer but death. Like that's something that absolutely every one of us is gonna have to come to terms with, or die and never come to terms with it. But
as a weird subject, man, I'm kind of okay with it. Like
I am too.
I know I've accepted that, it is an ultimate thing. It's going to happen. I can't stop it. No one can stop it.
Nope.
Everyone I know at some point will be dead. Everyone that's alive right now at some time will be dead.
Every one of us will be forgotten after a while because everyone that we knew will also be dead.
Like it's just a thing.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of okay with it. And to the point of, like, I've thought about actually going and starting to pay for my own funeral now so that takes the burden off of anyone that I leave behind.
Wow, man. Why is that not something that our culture embraces,
That's
man?
something, I know. Why leave that on your children or your spouse? Why do that to someone when you could take care of it yourself while you're alive? And you could pick your own shit out and hey, this is my color. This is what I want. And no one can argue the difference.
Fuck, who doesn't want to go casket shopping,
Do you think the grieving process, though, for people to buy the stuff that's required for a funeral and get all that set up?
Yeah, but see, you have to realize that not everyone grieves the same way. I don't particularly think of the sad moment of them passing. I always consider the fact of, well, how were my memories about this person? If I only have good memories about them, I'm not going to be sad. That's all. I'm just going to have the good memories.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but that's a real hard thing for a lot of people to get past too, though.
Yeah,
a lot of people can't see past the mourning, and you know what I mean. Like they just see more of like the sorrow of it, not so much like the celebration or the rejoice or anything like that.
When my aunt passed away here recently, I told my cousin, because she told me, she said, everyone's telling me to be strong. She said, but when do I get my turn to grieve? And I told her, I said, you cry it out all you want. I said, just don't get lost in it. That's all they're saying.
Yeah.
Don't get lost in it.
Yeah, you should
take your
delve
time
into
and then-
those. You should never push those down for the whole time.
No.
But yeah, it is important that you don't lay in them.
Yeah, that's a very strange thing. Like I've took a weird stance on death and all that, and I've come to terms that at some point my parents aren't going to be there, and I'm kind of okay with it. Like I still don't like to think about it, but I think I've got it to a point of where if it happens, I won't be shocked as much.
You know what?
Like it will shock me, but not as much immediately.
I wonder what it feels like. I wonder what it feels like for a father to know that they'll most likely die before their son or daughter. You know what I mean? That's and obviously I think most of them would want that. You always want your kids to outlive you.
You never want to go to your kid's funeral. Well, this is a strange.
So I was going to say, those of you out there that are listening in the Cake Central, I'm sorry that we started off on such a macabre, very real subject.
Yeah, we've went down a dark road right away.
I think I can brighten things up though, Keegan. I have to tell you something, man. I have to tell you something, because I've gotten back into listening to Kiss again. I forgot, dude. Don't judge me. Now listen.
Kiss.
Listen, because I'm about to judge myself. I'm not saying that. Listen, I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
But this is about to get really goofy. Yeah, I've been listening to Kiss again, and I forgot how, like, most of their songs, dude, like their first few albums were just like hit after hit after hit. But I listened, I listened to Christine 16, and I had, I had a few questions after listening to it.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
dude. I have it stuck in my head again.
Yeah. Oh my God. No, I'm not going to sing it to you. I'm not going to do that to you. But there's... Oh, God bless Gene Simmons. He's a gift that keeps on giving. He's like Kanye West.
What's the...
You like what I did there? Do you like what I did there, young man?
I was thinking, I spent forever piecing that show, the last show together, editing, and of course, I delved way too deep in it. I ended up watching it all and tweaking a bunch of shit that really didn't matter. But anyways, that Gene Simmons thing, we were...
yeah.
You said on that podcast, what was it you and Jeremy were saying, or you and Gunnar were saying, that Gene Simmons was a piece of shit because he sold air guitars?
No, oh, you're talking about he sold air guitar strings. Kiss, they had Kiss air guitar strings or Gene Simmons guitar strings, either one, and people were buying them. Like it was literally just an empty pack of plastic that people were buying, and I'm like, look, if you can sell those, you deserve to make every fucking dollar you can get. Take the fucking money from these stupid motherfuckers. Sorry, if you're willing to pay for that, you deserve to get your money taken from you. I'm sorry, that's just stupid.
I'm glad you took that stand, because I thought you were talking shit saying Gene Simmons was a piece of shit for offering.
No, Gene Simmons is a piece of shit for saying that people that are depressed should kill themselves. No, he's a piece of shit for that.
What?
Don't forget that people were selling air from Kanye West concerts on eBay for tons of money. But let's not forget that wasn't a thing.
But if you also, Gene Simmons is smart enough to be capitalizing off of it.
Oh yeah,
but listen, of course Kanye is absolutely.
He can't capitalize off Christine. He can't capitalize off Christine 16 though, man. Not in 2018.
There's no way.
He was selling like T-shirts that were like $80 though. And I swear to God, man, and I don't know if this was maybe a knockoff one, but I remember looking at the tag of like one of those Kanye like Yeezus white T-shirts, and it said Gildan. It said Gildan in the tag. Do you know how fucking cheap Gildan T-shirts are? That's
no. Don't you
Gildan is fucking advertised by country singers on television, okay? That's the type of shit you're messing with. Like
you're an animal.
Hanes,
like paid programming stuff?
You're an animal, sir. Sick of this.
Oh, shit.
Sick of this bullshit. Done with you. Be gone, devil.
What?
I said be gone, devil. Keegan, I have to tell you, man, because it's just, you just need to understand what was wrong with this Christine 16 song.
Oh, God.
Christine 16. What album is that on? And that's by Kiss.
I think it's on. I don't think it's. It might be Destroyer. No, it's on Love Gun. I think it's on Love Gun.
I was just trying to add some context.
Okay. But over the second time they're going through the chorus, or the hook, whatever you want to call it, Simmons.
Yeah.
You hear him going, there was just something about you when I saw you going to school that day. I usually don't think about girls like you, or something like that, or like girls like you that are young like that. He says, but once I seen you, I just knew I had to have you. Says she's been around, but she's clean. Like, Jesus, dude, what the fuck is going on? Seriously, like, I can't listen to that song, and I'm like, Keegan, that just doesn't hold up, does it? That don't hold up very well as a song.
And the way that you were reciting that sounded like the Grinch standing on the big mountain, like, with some narration above him. Is what that sounded like, the voice you were doing.
Oh, that's beautiful. As he stood atop the mountain, he looked over his wonderful city.
Man, okay. What do you
Looking
think
at Christine
about,
and how young she is.
What was the guy that played as the Grinch in the movie adaptation?
Jim Carrey?
Yeah.
Was it Jim Carrey? Okay. What do y'all think about
Carrey.
Jim Carrey's Grinch performance?
Dude, Jim Carrey's a fucking...
Dude, I loved it.
It's the
I have
perfect
seen
Grinch
the
face.
A lot.
Yeah.
I own that on VHS.
The Grinch is one of the best. I do too. The Grinch is one of the best holiday movies, man, for sure.
It's honestly, during the holidays, like literally, it may be one of the only few movies like that I will watch. Most of them, dude, I can't fucking stand. As far, I could never see A Christmas Story ever again, and I'd be okay with that.
Well, see, I never watched it a whole lot. I really didn't.
Oh my god!
It is one that I do enjoy when I do watch it, though.
Yeah.
I just who directed that? It wasn't Kubrick, was it? I feel like it was one of those.
No
like,
way,
really,
it was Stanley Kubrick.
I swear I don't know. It's a really weird director. Like you wouldn't associate him with that movie. I swear it's somebody like that, like him or a carpenter or somebody.
What is it?
Somebody's got to look for this. Somebody's got to look that
Tim
up.
Burton.
No, not a Tim Burton.
Burton.
Dude, fuck Tim Burton. His movies suck.
Are you serious, man?
I'm dead serious,
Fuck
man.
off, bruh.
No, I've never
suck.
got the appeal of those.
I mean, I'm not.
I don't understand it. I'm being dead serious.
Okay. Dude, are you Gilbert Grape, man? Gilbert Grape.
Is that a Tim Burton
Just for reference,
movie?
by the way.
Are you sure that's Tim Burton? Wait, what, Jeremy?
Well, I don't even know if Tim Burton directed Gilbert Grape because I think it was just has Johnny Depp
Before we get off
in
on
it.
Tim Burton here,
And I think, yeah,
A Christmas Story was directed by Bob Clark.
Bob Clark. What else did he direct? I know what he directed. Oh, I know what the weird association is. He directed, I think it's a Black Christmas. Black Christmas.
are you talking about Nightmare Before Christmas?
No, it's a horror movie. They did like another Black Christmas or something. I don't know. They did another adaptation of it here, like maybe in
Black Christmas, 1974.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, there was like a remake or an adaptation of that, in maybe the mid 2000s.
It's a slasher.
Yeah, it was like one of the first recognized slashers in United States. Like horror.
And Tim Burton
anyway.
directed it?
No, Bob Clark, the same guy who directed
A
Christmas Story. Yeah.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just a weird... Yeah.
Man, y'all been talking about the Christmas Story this whole time? I thought you were talking about the Grinch.
Listen to you
What
now.
the hell?
Yeah, I'm sorry,
There's
man.
some
sorry, sir.
Weird voodoo Scott shit going on, man.
What are you talking about, man?
Like,
you
it
mean to tell me...
replaced the word... It replaced the words "How the Grinch Stole Christmas" with "The Christmas Story."
Jesus.
Dude, I don't know. You mean to tell me Scott's not perfect?
Dude, no, I mean,
I just have to say,
Dude.
Tim Burton didn't direct Gilbert Grape. I had to check it. Sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't think he did.
is Skype under any wing of Amazon?
No. Skype is Microsoft.
Yeah, dude,
Sorry,
I'm
Jim.
fucking pissed off at Skype. What?
Why? What are you mad about?
It's not actually Skype. It's just a garbage hillbilly connection. Is what's going on here.
Hillbilly connection.
Garbage hillbilly connection. It's Windstream. Who do you have right now?
Yeah.
Windstream?
Oh, Windstream.
No, we have
Windstream
cable.
Oh, you have cable? Well, I wonder
Yeah.
who's it through.
TVS. Is that it? I don't know if that's it.
Oh, God.
TDS?
So it's the local thing. It's the local thing.
Yes,
Oh,
yes, it's
okay.
local.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's why, man.
Dude, you need Spectrum. Or whatever it is.
Man, you know what?
We're
I
rolling.
worked for Frontier's ass, and Spectrum was our main competition.
Yeah.
Well,
so I would go to
like,
Spectrum.
That's what I was gonna say. What else? What else are you doing, man? You should just freaking. What's the term here? Oh my God, treason? Is it treason? I guess it's not treason. You quit.
Yeah.
So
hell yeah, dude. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly why I'd go to their competition, because their company were pieces of shit.
Speaking of pieces of shit, can I tell you something? Me and Jeremy here, we went to eat some Chinese earlier, right? Not Chinese people, just their food. And
you should have made Chinese.
That was so funny. You're the best. So fucking funny. Oh my God. Sorry. I was just trying to save what is inevitably a sinking ship already. But we were eating, and I have pet peeves, but there's just some things that really annoy me more than others. And, like, talking on the phone in a restaurant bugs the fuck out of me. It just does. Dude.
I mean, you should have the common decency to know. You know what I mean? Like, come on, dude.
It's like, come on, man.
I mean, unless you're talking quiet, it's cool.
Yeah, but no, like this. Oh my God, this dude was not. He was not being quiet about it at all.
It's always the loud.
Or I'm okay if they're like talking about orders. If I hear them talking about like different types of food or what do you want, or okay, I can get that for you. Those type of conversations.
Yeah, they're being nice.
Yeah, but if you're sitting there and having somebody try to get you to wash their goddamn car, oh my God,
yeah, that's ridiculous,
dude. And it was just like
what?
Loud
Is
enough
that what the conversation was about?
Yes,
he was trying to get a dude to wash his car.
No, the dude was trying to get him to wash his car or wash something like that, because we just hear him go. We just hear him just go. Well, how muddy is it? Okay.
Okay. It's pretty damn muddy because you ain't never got your ass off the couch.
It looked like
muddy.
It looked like an elephant muck sprayed all over the fucking car. Jesus.
Let me tell you a funny story about Asians.
Okay.
Speaking of that, a few minutes ago.
Alrighty, I'm game.
So, this just shows you the type of mentality and knowledge that people around these really small rural towns are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we were out eating. We were in Lexington, and so there were these Asian people sitting next to us, and he was like, dude, I hate the Chinese or something.
What the
like I
fuck
fucking hate that because they were talking like Asian language, you know.
Asian language.
I mean, like they were. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
There are certain like accents are recognizable like other languages.
Yeah.
But he was like, fuck, how did it go? Ultimately, though, yeah, this is bad. I went into the story and have lost myself in the conclusion. But, anyway, the punchline of the story is that he's like, yeah, I don't care about Asians, but them Chinese are annoying. And I was like, Chinese people are Asian.
It reminds me of, oh my God, Heavy V. It reminds me of that rap line, Chinese brown or Caucasian. I don't give a fuck if you're even Asian. Wait. Yeah, Japanese brown or Caucasian. I don't even care if you're Asian. Like, motherfucker.
God, dude.
Japanese, Chinese, Korean, it's all Asian.
We need education in these places. God, please, somebody send education to these places.
Dude, the education don't matter. It's not going to make a difference to them.
No, dude.
It's the environment.
That's not your future.
Huh?
Yeah, dude. We don't need education. We don't need community colleges or big colleges. We just need hard labor. That's all we want here is
That's right.
Give us some hard labor that'll make us a little bit more money.
You fucking
we'll
preach
never
it.
grow.
You preach it. I don't need them fucking
Yeah, I know that's what you want to hear, redneck
that
man.
garbage.
You just loves you some hard labor jobs that don't pay off in the future, don't you?
Listen, my daddy's daddy was in the coal mines.
Man,
and that's where my son of a plumber, son of a bitch is gonna be. When he's gonna be worth 2 cents a gallon of fucking whatever. Gallon of coal, that don't even make sense.
Gallon
Speaking of large evil corporations, we were talking about Skype being made by Amazon.
It's made by Microsoft.
That's what I meant. Like, is there? It's weird that Amazon hasn't capitalized on this type of market yet, like audio recording, things like that.
I mean,
it seems
they're
like
more
they're
of like
having
an
every
enterprise
service in the
business.
world. Yeah,
They're moving away from like desktop and stuff anyway, man. Like it's pretty crazy. They're more based on what we've seen here recently at like all these other like build that they do every year to show off their technology. Like they didn't talk about Windows at all. They just talked about all their enterprise stuff in cloud computing and AI. That's all they're invested in right now.
Wow. Yeah, that's pretty crazy, man. Like you have Amazon, like we're coming up in a period of Amazon and like fucking Elon Musk. Like the technological innovation is just booming right now, man. And I'm not saying it's for the good necessarily, but it's pretty incredible to be coming up in this time.
Yeah, we live in the most advanced time in the history of basically human existence.
I've told everyone, man, humans made the internet before we understood what it is. It's technically we have created a log of human history from the beginning of the internet. Like
everything
from
basically
now
then
until
till
the end of humanity.
Everything has been recorded.
We have.
Wow.
Yeah.
And we got to see not only just technology in its prime, but we're in the early stages. We got to see a period without this type of technology and with it. Within like 40 years.
Yes.
Like
humans created something that we are not yet fully capable of understanding or comprehending.
Yeah.
We were not ready for this.
Yeah. So,
like we waste. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, what do you think about, systems actually becoming sentient, or what is it that Stephen Hawking predicted? What is it called? The singularity. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think that's something we should go towards, or something we should try to stray away from?
Well, I think we have yet to even accomplish world peace, so I don't think we need to be meddling with trying to create another conscience when we have yet to even overcome the simplest understanding that we are one species. There is no difference among us.
Yeah.
That we are just humans.
Yeah.
And the countries and lines and everything are all just made up.
Yeah.
That we share this one place to live.
Races. I mean,
yes.
Honestly,
once we can overcome these goals, then we can focus on creating another sentient being. Because otherwise, it is going to share the same flaws that we do. And that is not something you want a machine capable of interacting with everything in our world or controlling everything in our lives. You don't want it to have that ability.
Yeah. Man, that's one of the best answers I've ever heard to that question, I think. Like,
I think a lot about AI, man. I'm with Elon Musk and fucking Stephen Hawking. It's not something we need to fuck with right now.
Like
we're too primitive as a species.
Agree 100%. Yeah. There's humans just are not fucking ready for that. Not ready for that.
We can dabble in it, but we don't need to let it go to the point that it already has. Like Google in and of itself right now is doing research for the Pentagon on how to weaponize AI, which is something
that's beautiful.
is ridiculous.
Beautiful.
Their slogan "Don't be evil" that they had in their terms and conditions and or their like company statement or whatever, it no longer exists.
Well, that just sounds like that came straight out of an
They
Austin
changed
Powers
it to do
movie.
the right thing. Like, I think in 2015 they changed it to do the right thing, but now it doesn't even say that.
Do the right thing, even then, is a little more vague than don't be evil.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's pretty messed up. So, and man, I don't know. See, Google
it's scary,
did you
man.
see? Yeah, did you see where Google even showed off that the assistant is going to start being able to make calls for you?
Yes.
And you're not going to be able to
yes.
tell that it's a robot. But then they
Yeah.
said that it's kind of faked too. That it didn't actually call a business, that it was a staged business side,
See,
but they were just testing how the robot would interact.
Yeah, I was wondering that if maybe it was staged, but
Yeah.
they wouldn't show that. They wouldn't even bother showing it off if they didn't have it at least decent, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, just the fact that we're even in beta stages of something like that is pretty insane. That will literally change everything.
A part of me
I
is
mean, we won't even
terrified
have to
by
make
it.
phone calls to each other. We won't even have to make phone calls to each other anymore. And I wonder what that'll do for texting. Is it going to start predicting how you would text someone?
No, we don't. Look. I'm gonna, not to get off topic, but I really want to bring this up to you to see how you think about it.
Okay.
I don't necessarily. I'm beginning to hate text messages to the point of please don't text me.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Absolutely, dude.
it's all one-sided. You make it up in your head. You don't know how they meant what they sent you.
Dude, tone
Yeah,
tone
exactly.
is
It's so-
completely tone deaf when it's words. It's all your interpretation of it. So you just end up
Yes.
shaping your
You
perception
can-
of that person, how they talk to you, just by how you imagine they're speaking to you. Like,
Yeah,
And-
you make it all up.
The thing about texting to me that really drives me away from it is just the aspect that no matter how many people you're in contact, if they have your number, any of them can reach out to you at any time.
Yeah, you have
Sometimes
no-
I just like to feel like I'm in a bubble.
that's me. You have absolutely no privacy that way. That's why, dude. Like,
Exactly.
I keep my phone away from me most of every day. Like, I don't. I mean, like, I know that, and you know that, because you do the same thing.
Yeah.
I know you because you never answer me, and I never answer you. It's like it's just,
But,
and if we do, it's
I
like
really,
what, days later, maybe.
Yeah, but I prefer us not having to stress about that
Right.
too bad because I know how both of we are.
Yeah. Yeah, like I don't
But
take
with
it
other
as
people-
anything, negative. I just,
Yeah,
With most people in this generation, though, if they text you and you don't text back, that's offensive.
yeah, they're like,
yeah. Immediately, they expect that immediate response.
yeah, it's like instant gratification. Like, wait a minute, motherfucker. Like, this was 10 years ago. You wouldn't have even been able to get a hold of my ass until I got home or something.
Yeah, that's true. And even then, you'd have
Man.
to fucking send me some snail mail.
And it's not like, I mean, let's not get too carried away now. Snail mail. Whoo.
Yeah, there were just house phones at one time.
Oh, yeah.
It makes me want to get light phones, or get a light phone, which is made for just calling and simple
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've seen
texting,
those.
and use it when I'm
It's
not
basically-
home.
it's-
so that when I'm out with my friends, I can't be bothered by all the other shit that's on my
It's basically
smartphone.
just a cell
Yeah,
phone that's
that's
just
good.
strictly the bare basics of what you need.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. Is it still like
Sam?
similar to like smartphones? Like, is it touchscreen or
No.
is it just kind of like
no, it's very slim. It's a little bit thicker than a credit card, and it's very simple. Like, it's not a complex device at all.
a little bit thicker than a
credit
credit
Yeah,
card? That is insanely.
It's roughly the size of my penis.
What's the name of that?
Jimmy's penis.
I think it's called like light phone.
Light penis.
I would definitely want look into that and just, I mean, not even necessarily purchase it, but
Samsung also released a smartphone that doesn't connect to the internet at all. It has no Wi-Fi and no like cellular data.
Well, technology has opened up so many markets on its own whim, but it's gotten so fast, it's gotten so advanced so quick that there are actually options to not advance as quickly. You know what I mean? You're already having more people spread awareness about, trying to stay off your phones and trying to stay off social media. Like, that's beginning to become a common idea.
Who's
Yeah. Well, I mean,
sorry, I was gonna say, who's real upset about social media right now? Donald Trump. Did you hear about where the judge ruled?
What did he say?
Didn't you see where the judge ruled that he's not allowed to block people on Twitter? Like there was a federal judge or something like that. Yeah, like ruled that he's not allowed to block people on Twitter. Said it violates the First Amendment or something. No, it's very real. That's very real news.
I didn't know. I didn't know if it was like just the headline. I didn't know if I was going to click and it's going to be something different. Like, they should have pulled me in saying it was ruled by a judge. Like, I didn't even see that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But, we're living in times where we only read the headlines of articles
that we want to read. Yeah. It's like whichever ones we feel like aligns with our
the sources that we trust.
Whatever aligns with our beliefs the most. No need for anything unbiased. Fuck that.
That's
but
that comes full circle, man. That's artificial intelligence behind the scenes pushing shit at us that they think they know in marketing is going to be the most efficient to get to it.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. And man, here's another thing that I just think is extremely fucking weird, dude. Like, did you hear that Obama did a deal with Netflix?
No, I have not.
What's he doing?
I didn't really get into it fully, but basically people are suspecting that he's probably going to have some shows on there or something like that. Basically, we have a reality star gone president and a president gone reality star.
Why not? I mean, fuck, The Rock's considering running, in 2020, so what the hell else we got to lose? We fucking got this goddamn carrot in there.
Like,
let's get ourselves someone that we at least seems like a likable man.
Yeah, it's like Obama is likable. He's extremely likable, but I don't want politicians to be celebrities. I never want those things to
intermingle. Yeah, I don't
together.
Either. Yeah, I've never been a fan of it. But you know what?
There's a major difference, a major line that should be wrong.
But I will say, I may be biased in some degree because I really, really like Jesse Ventura. And he was a wrestler first, then he became governor of Minnesota. But I feel like he was a mayor before he was a wrestler too, and he's done, Navy SEAL.
Don't you a little bit feel like though Jesse Ventura? Don't you feel like it's more by the fact that you're entertained by him more so than necessarily if you agree with him?
No, I agree with him on a lot of things. Like, whenever he starts going conspiracy nuts, no, not most of that, no. But no, like, a lot of Ventura's beliefs at their core, I agree with 100%. Like, just his views on gun control, I'm 100% with. Just about any of the other shit like that. But, like, no, once he starts going off the deep end, that's what he's known for.
Yeah.
A lot of people, like, he was, I feel like he was an independent when he won. I can't remember, but like I just feel people just associate him like in the Alex Jones camp, which no.
Well, Yeah, no, I don't think he's any. I mean, but you can't compare somebody's conspiracies to Alex Jones. That's like the fucking. That's the top of the fucking sphere, dude. Like, that's way out there. Like, if you knew anybody in real life who was like Alex Jones, you'd be like, get the fuck away from me.
Is that the first piece? Like, is that the first piece of fruit on the shish kebab that you bite into? Like,
yeah, I ain't even gonna buy into anything even close to Alex
dude, you
Jones.
know what fucking kills me? I drive around here.
I'm sure he smells like man.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure Alex Jones smells like big sweaty man because he injects himself with those hormones 12 times a day so he can have big fat man titties and like flab muscle. You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
like when fat dudes think they're muscular. But it's really just fucking fat on their arm.
No,
like,
man.
That's
He's
Alex
fat
Jones.
because of the shit they're putting in the water.
Are you talking about
That's making the frogs gay.
Yeah, that's making the freaking frogs gay.
Turn the freaking frogs gay.
Actually, the fact that he said freaking, the freaking frogs gay.
Dude, he was so much more believable then. He was way more serious when he dropped the freaking bomb.
Oh God! Did you see him crying? Did you see him crying when Donald Trump bombed Syria?
when Donald Trump
I swear to
what?
God, he did. When Donald Trump sent the bombs to Syria,
Yeah.
Alex Jones fucking cried, dude. He was like, you know, he was saying like, oh, up to this point, Trump, I was on your bandwagon. You've broken my heart. Like, motherfucker, if you haven't realized the steps up to this, knowing he would do some shit like this, it's your fucking fault, dude. Cry it out, bitch.
And
Alex
I'm
Jones.
sitting here thinking, he's like, you know, this of all the things, this is what broke the camel's back, huh? This is what did it. It wasn't the pussy grabbing.
But even
wasn't
think about
the
this, though.
fucking making fun of the reporter,
mentally unstable person.
yeah, making fun-
disabled.
You know,
Oh
none
God!
of these things were a show of his character. None of that. No.
No, not any of the policies that are obviously in place. Not any of those. It's like, oh, he's playing 4D chess.
Yeah.
It's like he's making this decision because of this decision in the future. Like, nah, dog. It's not that
Pulling out the Paris
complicated.
agreement didn't break your heart, dog. Yeah. Defunding global.
Alex Jones don't give a fuck. He's a shill, and he's another example of the blurring of the lines between political figures and entertainers.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Yes.
I mean,
Dude, a lot of people think he is 100% factual, and that is scary because he is
that
like
is scary.
fake news. He is the definition of fake news.
He literally is, and Donald Trump has supported him, and he's supported Donald Trump.
Have you ever looked at the shit he sells on his site on InfoWars?
Yes.
Oh my God!
Yes.
And the prices too for some of that shit. It's like outlandish claims. Some of them.
Oh yeah. They said you could pretty much do a comparison of like any basic hormone injections or all of those. I don't know if they're like nootropics on his website, like brain pills, or if it's like hormones. I know there's
Well, he
different
basically
stuff.
just triples the price of the basic hormone or whatever it is, though, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I have
Inflation
heard that
as
before.
fuck.
I watched a video that I would suggest anybody in the audience to watch if you're interested in this Alex Jones talk. There was a guy who followed Alex Jones's health advice for, I think it was 30 days. So he injected himself with all the stuff that was off of Alex Jones' website, took that every day. He avoided drinking tap water. He did everything.
To be fair,
it's a really good video.
in the United States, I would recommend anyone avoid the tap water. Yeah. Just absolutely.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean,
Dude, 4 years.
he had to, he pretty much he'll fish around in a pond and pull like something out of it. Like, yeah, tap water is bad. Let's say it's making the frogs gay.
Yeah, why not? I wish he'd
Yeah.
But that's actually one statement he said that actually has a bit
I
of
wish
truth
he'd
in
pulled
it.
out fucking brain out of the swamp or pond or whatever the hell it is he's digging into. Swamper
Pond. Man, Trump was supposed to. Wasn't he supposed to drain that?
Oh,
swamp?
you talking about the swamp? You talking about the swamp in his?
Dude,
you talking about the swamp in his front yard in the White House?
Yeah, he just kept adding to it. Yeah, he's got.
Now there's a hole in it. Didn't you hear about that? The sinkhole in the lawn.
Yeah, yes, that's what I was talking about.
White House lawn.
On the White House North
That's
lawn.
the devil coming up, man. That's fucking Satan himself rising up right out of the White House yard.
Of course. It all makes sense.
And it's George Bush riding on a white horse.
I guess the swamp's draining itself.
Oh, man. Yeah, for sure.
Man.
This is my swamp, said Shrek. But I do have to say before we leave Alex Jones, driving around town, man, there's InfoWars stickers all over the fucking place, man. Like, there's InfoWars stickers tagged everywhere, and I'm like, you motherfuckers, please. What the hell is wrong with you? Like,
if anyone out there has ever seen an Alex Jones InfoWars sticker, please comment it. Because I would just love to know if that's only common in shitty areas.
And I want to know if you put it down, motherfucker. No, I really don't want to know if you did because I don't. I really don't beat me up. I'm not that tough. I just. No, actually, I'll knock your fucking lights out, mister. No. Yeah. Bruno. I am Bruno.
Guys, I'm gonna say this. It's pretty crazy news. I just now thought I would bring it up. I guess.
What it? Let's hear it, man.
Am no longer vegetarian.
What?
Oh. Really?
After 8 years, I've given it up, man. I already ate it.
Shit. Well, I have to ask. After 8 years, how do you feel after eating it? Did you get sick?
No, yeah. I didn't actually even get sick. Like,
if a hearty steak was the first
I had like
fucking
a little
thing
bit of
you went
rumbling.
to.
It was.
Damn, man.
But you know what? I ate a Wendy's burger the next day, and it was better than the steak. No shit. No shit.
My God, no.
I enjoyed the Wendy's burger more than the steak.
That is scary. You know, what's that say to the fucking food? What's that say to the chemicals that's in the fast food? You know what I mean? If you're craving that, versus like a cut of steak or a cut of beef, and you prefer like this fucking like synthetically processed meat. Or whatever it is, not even like real.
Yeah, that's pretty scary.
Like didn't Amazing Atheist or TJ whatever, didn't he say something like that? Like, or somebody said something like they missed McDonald's more than they did anything whenever they were. Somebody I knew. I don't. Maybe it's somebody I knew. Fuck if I know.
Oh, dude, Wendy's is straight up. Wendy's straight up disses McDonald's all the time.
No,
man.
Wendy's disses everybody. Do you not follow their Twitter?
Yeah,
they diss everybody.
Dude, yeah, Wendy's a pretty cool chick, dog. I gotta give it to the Wendy's marketing managers.
They're genius, whoever they are.
You know
they
what
are genius.
Yeah.
They fucking are genius, dude.
I hate their burgers. I cannot stand the taste
I
of
love
burger,
their chicken.
So,
I love their chicken sandwiches, though.
Wendy's versus McDonald's?
Wendy's wins every time. McDonald's is fucking disgusting.
Wendy's, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, yeah, I'll say Wendy's.
Dude, literally, I feel like death every time I eat McDonald's. Doesn't matter what I eat from there. I feel like I have just like this horrendous pit in my stomach. And I just feel like I'm going to die. And I was like, what the fuck? I shouldn't feel like this after eating a small thing of fries, you know? Or anything else. But Mountain or Coke out of a McDonald's fountain, that's where it's at. I'll take that.
Oh, dude, Wendy's Coke has something extra in it, dog. I'm telling you, what's his name? Dave? Is that the dude that
Yeah.
was
Dude, I
that
can tell you
bitch?
what they
Dave?
put in it. I know what they put in it.
What?
These
Syrup?
nuts.
Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. You'll make me end this bitch right now. I'll drop this shit right now. And I'm pointing at the camera right now. I'm telling the audience. Tell him to fucking stop, or this shit will cease to be a thing. So...
Oh, sorry.
All right, motherfuckers.
Sorry.
You needed to see my body language.
Oh, I'm
You'll
sure
see
I
it.
will.
You'll see it
sure
on
I
the
will.
playback,
Look, man.
You'll see it.
and you relive this moment, and you think real hard about the next time you say these nuts, motherfucker.
Look, man. Now that it's on audio and video, I can relive this glory over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I think
Yeah.
I might make a compilation in the future one day. This is a mental
Along
note to
with
myself.
Along with probably the 3.5 people who will be listening from Turkey or Pakistan or some shit,
Hey, man, fuck you. Don't
Just
you
putting
dare
it
make
on
fun of
loop.
our turkey listeners.
even though they
God.
can't understand it.
Nope.
Yeah, man, we had a pretty
I'll never
good
understand
follow.
that.
why. Like,
Jimmy
we
told me
don't know
that.
Turkish. We don't speak Turkish. We don't know anything. Wait, speak Turkish.
We were
Is that a
rebels. They
language?
loved American rebels.
Wait a
man.
minute. I'm sorry. I have to check that. I'm
Turkish? Turkish?
Is that
I don't
a-
know, dude. Man,
Arabic or something.
You know what? You know a problem in this America we live in, that 3 dudes with
It
no
is Turkish.
education
Okay.
on
Whew. I feel better. Sorry.
3 dudes in the age of the internet can post content talking about topics in which they have no education in.
We're
Like,
experts
me
in
and
this
Jimmy,
field. What are you
we're-
talking
yeah.
about?
Me and Jimmy on the last episode were talking about Kanye, and we were just both sitting there like, yep, he's got bipolar disorder. Like we just want, like, we can diagnose him with that, you know?
Yeah. Dude, I'm proficient. I'm
Yeah.
so proficient at this.
It's like, how can you... Go ahead.
I think
I
it was kind of, it's a beautiful thing because it's a great representation of
Oh,
our
yeah.
freedom of speech here.
really do think Kanye's bipolar, though.
Yeah.
I
It
mean,
definitely is, man.
like,
Absolutely.
I think that, dude, I worked with people like that. Like, and I'm talking, you know what I mean? Like, I've worked with all sorts of, like, different people with different mental illnesses and shit, man. And I don't know. It just,
Yeah.
unless he's just doing that shit on purpose, I don't know. I really don't think he's as narcissistic as he lets on either.
No, I think
that's an act.
Kanye
I think
is
that's
just,
that's
Yeah.
his public image. It's all marketing towards whatever he does. But now some of the
it
stupid
definitely
shit he
is.
says, I don't know about that. Could be part publicity stunt, dude. Like, I don't know. He's involved with the Kardashians. It could be anything.
yeah, exactly. I think it
Yet
was Kim
again,
Kardashian
blurring the
that-
lines between
that-
reality and Hollywood.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know Kim Kardashian, they caught her hiring or calling paparazzi to come take pictures of her.
Didn't she get impaled in like a porno?
Did she get impaled? Yeah, her and Ray J got it
Yeah,
on.
Ray
man.
J. Yeah, Ray J impaled her.
Ray J, the dude that everybody totally doesn't remember
But
because he's totally irrelevant.
but they'll remember his dick.
They'll remember his dick and Kim Kardashian forever. And I'm sure the man who will remember it most is Kanye West, who gets to think about it every time he
That's
sticks his
hilarious.
dick inside of it.
That's great. That's
Like-
that's fucking funny. Kanye has to.
Yeah, my wife got famous by getting plowed by a dude that's not me, her husband.
People troll me on Twitter all the time. I get links to it
People
all the
send me
time
pictures
disguised as
of-
other shit.
People send me pictures of Ray J's dick and my wife on Twitter, and I don't like it. It is very
Please.
disrespectful to me, Kanye West, a celebrity.
If you don't like it, then get the fuck out, please. Leave me and Kim out of your life. I can't. I really can't do it. Oh, dude, we live.
Poor celebrities, though.
Time.
Honestly,
we live in a beautiful
poor
time.
celebrities, though.
Yeah.
Can you honest?
It's a strange.
Can you imagine having the stress of having as many people looking at you as like Kim Kardashian does?
No, but you know what?
No.
You know what? I'll come back to it.
I feel like her personality, kind of to me, seems like someone who craves that kind
I get
of
that
attention.
too.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I guess you're really fulfilling somebody else's
Whereas,
needs.
like, yeah. So, like, with Jim Carrey, for example, he disappeared
Dave
because he
Chappelle.
didn't want to be a
Yeah.
celebrity anymore.
That's what I was going to say, Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle.
Dude, Dave Chappelle.
Chris Rock.
Dave Chappelle's he's a
Will
godsend.
Man, that's really crazy. Have you? I don't know if Jimmy has. I think I asked him and he said no. But have you guys seen the Jim Carrey movie about him? In the movie where he pretended to be, what's the guy's name?
Andy Kaufman.
Andy
Yeah, I
Kaufman.
watched that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
you watched it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I watched it.
Dude,
like
that is
Yeah, we've all seen
that documentary is
Yeah.
insane, isn't it?
yeah, like I knew most of that just by like other people
Yeah.
recounting that movie, like Jerry Lawler. I'd heard him tell a lot of stories about like while they were filming on set of that, how he was acting and shit. But I'd like obviously like anybody
Wow.
else, I'd never seen video footage like that.
Yeah.
But like I had heard the stories, like, and like you see it there too. Like you see Carrie spitting on him, and Lawler like legit going after him because like he just thought that was what Kaufman would do. But even Lawler said like Kaufman. I knew Andy Kaufman. He was nothing like this. If anything, he was like one of the most sincere people I'd ever met, and he just all that shit. And he's like he acted nothing like this. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting because Jim Carrey. Okay, for anybody who doesn't know in the audience, Andy Kaufman was a comedian who pretty much is like Adult Swim-esque comedy, like Tim and Eric.
I wouldn't even consider him a comedian.
See, I wouldn't really either. But how else would you categorize him?
Just an entertainer.
An entertainer. Yeah.
Like I would lose
what are some
comedian,
examples
like,
of things that he would do?
SNL skits, basically.
He did do some things
in a
like that.
sense.
Maybe not Saturday Night Live, but
He kind of. I mean, I kind of know what you mean by that.
No, I mean like that's just the way his comedy comes off
no.
to me as that was
see,
Andy
like,
Kaufman.
that's the
to
You're
me.
watching
He
a
was very
performance.
SNL-ish.
that's what I'm trying to say. Like I don't think a lot of his stuff is even trying to be funny. He's just doing what he's doing.
But a cool thing about Andy Kaufman that separates him from everybody else is that he really blurred the line between a performance and
Oh yeah,
Like,
is this dude just fucking out there?
dude. I mean,
you know what I mean?
It speaks
Like
to his.
he would.
Yeah.
He would literally just like walk on stage and like beat a drum, wouldn't he? Like everybody expects, like, what's this guy gonna do? Just like walk up and just beat on a drum and look at everybody.
Yeah, dude, there were some shows that Kaufman did, like he was behind a fence because people would throw shit. Like they would throw like glass and shit, like glass bottles, and he'd be behind a fence, and you just couldn't get him, but they would toss him.
And so basically,
Yeah.
Andy Kaufman, Jim Carrey did a movie where he was reenacting Andy Kaufman's life, right?
Man on the
That
Moon.
was pretty much how it went.
Man on the Moon.
Yeah, Man on the Moon. And this
Yeah.
documentary, I think it's a Netflix exclusive.
Yeah.
It pretty much shows the behind the scenes of Jim Carrey method acting, trying to get into the role of Andy Kaufman and just fucking causing chaos on set.
And even getting into like Kaufman's sub personality, you know, too, as Tony Clifton.
Yeah, Tony Clifton, dude. Andy Kaufman.
Tony Clifton's a piece of
shit. Andy Kaufman also has an alter ego called Tony Clifton, and he has like a mustache and shit, right?
Yeah. Glasses.
yeah.
He just walks around being like a rich, snobby asshole.
He's just a fucking cunt. Yeah, he's
what are you doing over there, huh? Hey, hey.
I'm just trying to translate this for the audience as much as possible, because like, if you just describe Andy Kaufman, people will get confused really quick.
You know, can I'll
like
explain
Tony
Kaufman
Clifton,
the best way I
a different
can.
Guy.
I'll explain Kaufman the best way I can.
It's like, no, this man had an alter ego.
Yeah. If it's a testament to anything Kaufman did, there's a lot of people today that still think he's alive. And they think he faked his death. They think that his cancer
Man,
was...
I don't know.
They think his cancer was an act. Some people still think he's alive. It's like, dude, he's like the Tupac of comedians / entertainers. People still think he's alive. People still think Pac. Some people think Pac's still alive. Some people still think Kaufman's alive.
Yeah, but
one got shot in the streets.
That's literally the only thing they. That's the only thing they have.
That's what I'm saying, though. Like, that's exactly my point. I'm not trying to compare. I'm not saying fucking Kaufman wrote California Dreamin' or anything. Or Tupac was freaking being weird as hell on, you know.
That's my new favorite theory, is that they switched bodies and they're both still alive.
Fuck it, man. Can anybody dream? Can anybody just...
They're both still alive, but the other was in the other's body the whole time. Oh, Christ.
You broke it.
I just got completely wound up in that conversation.
You did.
Like I was just I had to find myself to collect my thoughts
But
for
hey,
a second
man,
after.
Couldn't you say maybe Tupac and Kaufman also had similar levels of influence on certain fields?
Yeah. I mean, I was just fucking.
Oh, I know
around.
you're fucking around,
man.
I
got your metaphor.
I know you're fucking. You ain't gotta tell me. I know you're fucking.
I'm fucking.
Dude, you want to hear something?
Here's something really depressing. Whenever Jimmy showed me, Andy Kaufman, probably like a year and a half ago, I started doing research into him one lonely night, and I was very after watching like 2 or 3 hours of Andy Kaufman at 5 in the morning, you start to get real. Let's just say you get real funky.
Do you remember what I told you that night?
My brain was real hazy. I started reading his Wikipedia and found out that he died of like lung cancer.
Yeah, he had lung cancer.
And I was like, I'm gonna quit smoking,
dude.
Because I was like feeling pain in my lungs. I was like, I'm gonna die of lung cancer, and I hid cigarettes in my room, which is something Andy Kaufman probably would have done for a joke, but I was walking around the room. I put cigarettes behind like posters and under magazines, so I'd have to actively go out and get them. Well, guess what, motherfuckers? I never quit. I just got them out the fucking behind the poster and shit. So,
Jeebus, man.
What were you saying?
I don't even remember now. I forgot.
Do you guys?
If you, I mean, like,
you guys have any?
Right here.
Any topics in mind?
I mean,
subject?
I did want to bring something up, but like, what was the last thing you said, man? Because there was something I really.
We were talking about Andy Kaufman.
Fuck.
And Tupac.
Oh my God, I hate that I'm blanking on it. It has something to do with Kaufman, but I was gonna tell you. Do you remember? Oh no, I remember. I remember now. Like, do you remember what I had told?
Lung cancer, cigarettes.
You remember what I had told you?
What?
Before you started looking up Andy Kaufman, before I left that night. I said you don't want to go down that rabbit hole.
You told me. You said those exact words. He told me you do not want to go down that rabbit hole. Well, guess what, motherfuckers? I went straight down that rabbit hole because that's exactly what somebody does when you tell them don't go down that rabbit hole.
Don't heed my warning, no. Don't heed it. Don't need it. Fuck it. Throw it in your fuck it bucket.
Throw in your fuck it bucket.
That's right.
Man, speaking of like cancer and shit, did you see where I believe one of the major healthcare corporations, a memo leaked, an internal memo leaked that said that they admitted that there was no profit in curing people?
Of course there's not.
Wow.
Of course there's not. I feel like we've all known that, though. We've all known it's just none of them have
Are
ever
you
come out and said
dude?
it. Of course. I mean, like, dude, they can have the cure to
but
cancer.
do you guys honestly think though that there's a cure for cancer? Do you guys honestly think there is?
I can't say that there is, but I definitely can't say that there isn't. With all the advancements we've had, dude, I just don't think. I just think the chances are slim that nobody would want to slip up and tell that shit and take the glory for it, is all I'm saying. I know, but like
I feel like if it's been discovered, there'd be somebody who would bring that to the main stage.
Oh yeah, but you think of how much money that you can get out of a cancer patient.
I mean, I'm sure that, you know, the profits from chemotherapy and stuff like that, I'm sure that they're wanting to keep that around, so they're suppressing, you know, probably how quickly a cure to cancer is found.
Yeah.
But I just don't think that we've found one yet.
Right. I mean, like, and even if we do, all we're just going to end up having some sort of hyper disease or hyper immune killer or something, immunity system killer, you know. That's going to end up taking its place. Something that's going to be just as deadly.
I mean,
so
there's always good.
I got
those diseases.
I got to jump in here real quick. This is all stuff that I love to follow in science, is like medical science and stuff like that. The breakthroughs that we're doing there, and I can tell you, in the last year, I can recall reading articles of where they're using the HIV, or not HIV, but one of the hepatitis viruses, maybe, or the herpes virus, something like that, to actually attack HIV viruses and cancers and stuff like that, to hunt them out in the body and attack them. So for them to be doing that and not have a cure for cancer, in a way, it's kind of, you know, it seems astronomical that we wouldn't already know how to destroy it, but yet here we are making these things already.
Right. In all honesty,
kind of
I feel like we would be closer to finding a cure for cancer than we would for AIDS. You know what I mean?
Well,
I feel like,
and recently, like the thing that really kills me is that the big push for this is all stem cell research. Like, all of this is learned by studying the proteins and how the body develops during cell stimulation. Like, there's a lot we don't know about pregnancy that the labs have recently discovered. A lot of things, like how to regrow teeth. Like, they literally designed something that the FDA is supposed to be working on approving, that will go into creams and everything, that will help your teeth regrow if they are damaged, because it attracts the proteins.
Yeah, I know. Yes. Is that, like, I told Jeremy, I was like, is that not like insane to think about? Like, that's a pretty serious breakthrough, in my opinion.
Yes, that will change the lives of humanity from that day forward.
For sure.
And like, there's a lot that they're doing there.
Do you know? And I don't really expect you to, but do you know any more of like the in-depth science behind like how they're able to make the certain viruses attack others? Like, is that what you said?
Yeah, it's something to do with like they're taking proteins from I think it's the herpes virus, whatever virus they're using to hunt out cancers and stuff like that. They're replacing the viral proteins inside of them with a like white blood cell type thing that is, because all the cancer is the body attacking itself, and the body doesn't know how to kill the cancer. So they're using the virus to attack those cells, because they can, it's white blood cells that can actually attack the cancer cells, as far as that was my understanding of the science behind it, because I'm no biologist at any level.
Yeah.
So...
Well, yeah,
Dude,
I mean, I was just kind of wanting like a detailed analysis, because the only thing I really know is just like basically how chemotherapy works, and pretty much the point of chemotherapy is that they're not directly killing the cancer cells, but they're killing multiple cells in your body, hoping that they'll get all of the cancer cells.
Yep, they just kill all the cells, therefore hopefully the cancer cells won't reproduce. That's
and
all.
All you would need is it's pretty much. I wonder how long it takes cancer cells to regrow, or how long it takes for them to split or whatever.
Probably
happens
just be how aggressive they are, wouldn't it? Probably just depends how aggressive.
Yeah, I think it would depend on the cancer.
But Jeremy, could you look something up, because I can't, because my webcam here, but I would like to see how many people have actually been cured on an annual basis by chemotherapy. I want to know how many people that has actually helped.
Because we've had a lot.
I've never really.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I've never really seen a high success rate. Like I've known a lot of people in chemotherapy, but not a lot of people who killed off their cancer.
So here it is. The question that I discovered here on Google was, what percentage of cancer patients are cured? And this is according to cancerresearchuk.org. It says that many of the most commonly diagnosed cancers have 10-year survival of 50% or more, according to 2010 or 2011. More than 80% of people diagnosed with cancer types, which are easier to diagnose and or treat, survive their cancer for 10 years or more. So
did you say it was 80% of people
diagnosed with cancer types which are easy to diagnose and treat?
Okay. So it really depends on the type of cancer, which that makes sense. I don't know why I didn't think about that.
We've very much had a lot of cancer talk tonight. Like, really?
Yeah.
Like we really have. We started with cancer. We somewhere danced with cancer in the middle. Here we are towards the tail end.
Yeah.
We danced with cancer in the middle?
I feel like we did.
I'm gonna keep up the trend, because on episode 1 and 2 I said something you said sounded like a band name, and that sounds like a band name. Yeah.
Damn, dude, I feel like that might be a good punk name, or punk or some hardcore.
Yeah, I feel like goth
or song
like
title.
Goth
Are you talking like Him and 69 Eyes or something like that?
Or Poe. It could also be like an Edgar Allan Poe poem.
Yeah.
Dance with Cancer.
Oh God.
What the fuck? Was he British or some shit?
No, he was just
Edgar Allan
inbred.
Poe. I know his ass is old, but he ain't like from those one times like with the fucking
Renaissance
horses and the Renaissance. Thank you so much for covering.
Can I tell you
on that?
Keegan, I have to tell you about something before we get out of here today.
Well, let me say
Daddy.
this about the Renaissance. I don't
Daddy's
know if
hot.
you guys have this, but I hate movies or TV shows
From
set
where?
in that time period.
Yeah.
Oh, like
The Renaissance.
And like, yeah. My lord.
Count of Monte Cristo would actually be one that's kind of Renaissance.
I'm indifferent towards it.
Is that All right. What was it you were going to say, Jimothy?
Oh, I was going to tell you something that may be considered cancerous and hopefully it never spreads is Ouija Mac.
Oh,
Ouija
God,
Mac.
Yeah, his album for Psychopathic dropped today. Like,
and what's the verdict?
don't waste your fucking
Don't.
time.
Are you fucking serious, dude?
Garbage.
Man,
Garbage.
Fuck. God. Man.
Oh.
Okay. Listen. Okay. Let me. I'm gonna have a conversation with the audience here for a second because this needs to be addressed.
You're gonna have a conversation. What?
Guys, me and Jimmy, and Jeremy as well, all enjoy the Insane Clown Posse. I'm sure you're appalled, but
I think they stopped listening or stopped taking us seriously.
We've enjoyed them. I mean, yeah, you're probably right, but you know what, folks? Fuck, if you're gonna be a music elitist, man, just fucking enjoy some music, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, like,
it don't gotta be
if you're that dismissive,
so much about the hate.
Yeah, if you're that dismissive anyway, if somebody's listening for music, I'm like, fuck you anyway, because like I don't
man.
listen.
Why would you be so dismissive?
I don't listen to people's opinions like that. You know what I mean? Like,
All
what
right.
you like's what you like.
We're getting butt hurt about enjoying ICP.
No, it's not being butthurt. It's just explaining, man. Because some some folks are just too fucking ignorant to even think
true,
outside their own heads. You know, think outside the box.
I mean,
think outside
everything. You know, there are so many things with stigmas around them. Like, man, Nickelback is another one of those bands like ICP that everybody shits on. And yeah, don't get me wrong. Nobody get me wrong. I don't enjoy Nickelback. It's a grind to my ears.
Right.
But
I can see why people like it though. I will at least give it that.
Yeah, I understand the concept. Like,
yeah, Nickelback is for somebody, and like they wouldn't have reached that level of fame if people didn't enjoy them. You know, just like ICP.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
and you can say what you want about Lil Wayne, motherfuckers. That motherfucker is talented. So, I just thought I would say that.
I may not see it, but I can see a lot of people do.
Yeah, it's something that's... Well, music is so... It's such a thing that's so personal to us. Like, what we like is such a thing that... I mean, it's so different, and it varies so much by person.
Yeah.
You can't condemn...
It's hard to say that,
in my
for a
opinion,
definite cause, that this is terrible.
Else's music just because you don't like it.
No.
Like, that's not fair to do that. Just because you don't understand it doesn't mean something to that person. You know.
Yeah.
But
well, I mean, it is crazy, you know. Like, I'm sure. What's that sappy Nickelback song that has the meme of it?
Photograph.
Look at these photographs.
Look at these graphs.
I'm sure there's somebody out there.
Yeah.
No joke, and it's pretty hilarious of me thinking about it actually. But there's somebody out there who genuinely loves that song to the bottom of their heart, and it makes them reflect on their childhood.
Gets emotional.
Yeah,
when it
exactly.
plays.
And like that's beautiful, man. Why would you take that away from somebody?
Right. Yeah.
Right. But with that being said, this guy is Ouija Mac.
I had
yeah, that would you okay? Psychopathic Records is Insane Clown Posse's record label, and pretty much, I've not had a lot of hope for anybody they put on their record label.
I told Jeremy something similar like that earlier. I said, like, I've had very low expectations out of that label for the past 5 or 6 years, just because.
But I heard Ouija Mac.
Yeah.
The single they put out. And I was like, okay, maybe this is not this bad. Like, this is pretty, like, modern trap horrorcore. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's fresh to, like, add a little modern flavor onto shit every now and then. ICP is like stuck somewhere not
They're
good.
stuck in a time capsule sometimes.
Like, they need some of that trap like influence on their label, man, if they ever want to make it.
I mean, like, if you like trap, you might like it. I hated it.
I don't know. The lyrics aren't very strong. Like, I know trap music, and
it's not meant to
lyrically, it's no, but I mean this in particular is pretty.
Yeah, dude. Like, I mean, like, I'm with him on that. Like, it's pretty. It's corny as fuck.
It's cheesy and cheap in a lot of ways.
Is it like corny, like
no, it's corny, whack.
Or is it corny, like he's saying he's fucking bitches, or like what kind of?
Yeah, you got a lot of that.
No, well, that and then I don't know, just the words he chooses to rhyme
like
together.
almost every song
His
I
flow
heard like the same rhymes like multiple times, like not even it honestly sounded like there was no fucking effort. If you want to do yourself some homework, look up the song. Look up Diamonds. Look up Diamonds by Ouija Mac on that album. I promise. We'll go out on that if you want to.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. I know you guys both heard Childish Gambino's "This Is America," right? And watched the music video. Like,
yes.
I feel like he accomplished something with the music video rather than the song. Cause like on surface level, really the song is like Lil Pump.
Well, I was gonna say
minimalism.
Like the song itself is really not that good. No, I mean, in my opinion, it's not. It's just not that good of a song. But the visuals of the video is more important.
The visuals was.
Yeah. That's just really interesting. Like, I don't know why more bands haven't turned in a way to be like visual, like centric around music videos and things like that, especially in the time where we could share those things so easy. Like, I'm really surprised you're not seeing bands who are making music videos for, every song on their album.
Yeah. I will say this, though. The beat for that song's a fucking banger.
Oh, yeah, dude. But like, that's what I'm like.
It's pretty sick.
I don't really listen to Lil Pump that much. Or not much trap rap. But, or I guess you would say, the youngins would call it SoundCloud rap, like Lil Yachty, Lil Pump.
SoundCloud rap. Oh yeah. I definitely get the name for it.
Yeah.
All the Lils with their colorful hair and wacky clothing, those wacky children.
They're rebellious and out of control. God damn it.
I honestly don't think their music is too bad, man. Like, honestly, everybody dumbs down or shits on trap music, but
I like some trap, but some of it I don't.
Trap is really hard for me, man. Like, I have the hardest time with trap rap.
It's understandable. It's just
but for me, rap is so much more. What? I'm sorry.
I like the energy that trap has. Trap has energy that punk music or rock music would. Like, it's I guess that's really just me trying to me categorizing it as that is never gonna make anybody like it, but that's like my description. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I get you. To me, like, the energy to me, it's like it comes in bursts in trap rap. I like it to just kind of be like a smooth flow all the way through. Like, that's just, I'm more like way lyric driven, like fast lyrics. That's why I listen to rap. I don't listen for it to be slow and like. I love the beats of trap. I can get down some trap beats, but just everything else about trap, I really don't care for at all. And it's not to be rude on you guys or anything, but I really have to pee. Are we almost done to wrap this up?
Yeah, let's wrap this up. Or should I say, trap this up?
Oh, look at you
track.
trying to...
Alright, dude. If you were in my laugh track fucking crowd, you'd be kicked out immediately. Because your laugh is not meeting the standard of the contract that you signed to be in this audience.
Well, you know what? Unfortunately for you, I was doing the Dr. Evil Pinky thing when I was laughing, so fuck you.
Oh shit, I'll see that. I will see that when I'm editing. Mm-hmm. That is beautiful.
So there you go. There you go. So is my laugh not as valid now? Or is it more valid?
No, dog. It's valid. It's valid.
Okay, thank you very much. I was looking for that validation. I needed that. I need to be accepted by my peers, cool. Otherwise I want to cut my fucking wrist.
We do too. That's why you should subscribe to us. That's why you should like our video.
Yeah,
That's
please.
Why you should follow us on every stream so we can constantly annoy you with content that we are shitting out just at massive rates. That's what we need to do.
We're not shitting them out, dude. We're baking up delicious goods.
Because listen, guys, we ain't got much to lose. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys don't subscribe to this, I mean, we might kill ourselves. I mean, would you like that weighing on your conscience?
Yeah,
like,
how about that?
Yeah.
Like, you know, we'll do it and we'll live stream it. All three of us will hang ourselves at the first time and see who suffocates first.
First ever Crucible style fucking suicide ever.
We'll have one of us will win a chance at eternal victory at being the last one to have their legs stop kicking.
There you go. How about this? Whoever
the internet will crown us.
And they get to stone the winner to death.
God, man. We've got such a...
We're all dead.
Exactly.
We're all killing ourselves together.
Exactly. I mean, well, what do you all want to do? You want to jump in the fucking Grand Canyon together or hold hands on the way down?
Well,
that'd be really hard to live stream.
I know, man. Fucking...
Cell phones, man.
Couldn't you just put like a fucking GoPro on your head or something?
Do we have service? Do we have service?
GoPros, man. I don't know. GoPros
in the upper tiers of the atmosphere.
Just hope No, dude. Have a fourth friend at the bottom of the canyon to take the GoPros off your head and upload them.
Because they totally wouldn't smash into the ground. That equipment definitely wouldn't smash just like your body into a gory pulp. It would be fucking technological massacre. It would be a genocide of technology.
It would be a splatter of like machine parts and body.
Just land on your ass.
It would look like a human-android robotic hybrid crashed into the ground with all of the smashed technology
and splattered everywhere.
Yeah.
Come on, though, for real, man.
Oh man. Well, man,
I will.
Just land on your ass. I'm telling you.
We get enough subscriptions, we get enough likes, we'll all jump off the Grand Canyon free of charge.
Guys, we come on, we ain't really gonna kill ourselves. I know this is 2018, don't take that serious,
yeah, we are,
y'all.
man. We are. We're killing ourselves. I'm sealing the deal by ending it.
Alright, seal the deal then, sugar tits.
Alright, peace, motherfuckers.
Peace out, guys.
Bye, everybody.